Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. Last time we left off we managed to fend off McBurn, and Victor, as R said, came to our rescue in the end and fended him off as well, and now they are fighting somewhere in the castle. And all that is left is to go up these very long stairs to the final room where Vita and Crow await. And this is not my final party, I just brought these characters because they are a bit under-leveled, so they need a bit of catching up to do. But other than that we just have to head up these stairs. And then we can finally confront Vita and Crow. And greet a happy 12:05 since it is New Year's Eve currently. Elisa should be able to take care of them. Let me use Wild Rage with you just to get your CP up and so I can show off something.
Alright, let's keep on moving.
I do still want to level up a wing to level 5. Angel and Raven, if I can get them up to level 5, fine. If not, it's not the end of the world. I wonder how the game thinks it can top last time, at least what happened. Guess we will have to see, and I should put on detection on someone, so that I don't miss any chests. So far I have gotten everything, and this is the room where the last of the chests await. And I sadly know that because I got the achievement. Yeah, sorry about that, I can't really show it off. But I guess I could put a picture of it somewhere near the end.
Watch out, this is a tough one. Let's move.
And here we have the Ragnaber cells, an ancient archasm made to annihilate foes. Uses its many weapons to bring death to all who come near. And the Hades pillar, a pillar from the underworld that speaks ancient cursed words, uses a variety of arts. And this is the perfect chance, I guess, to show off what I thought of about Gaius.
Now's our chance. Here.
And what he will do today, most likely. Okay. Well, I won't be bringing him to the boss fight. But I did give him domination and all that stuff. And also the Chevalier Master Quartz, well, he is currently at max HP and CP, so it doesn't matter. I do have to decrease his HP a lot more. But hey, at least he got to kill one of them. He does still have the Ice Crown equipped.
Right, let's keep on moving. Done. Huh?
Him leveling up will just recover his HP. And here we get the Chaos Armor. Not bad, it does boost arts, which is nice. But it does decrease evasion, unlike the Celestial Armor. Guess I will have to look at it later, when I am preparing for the boss. Up we go once again. Well, hopefully we are prepared to take on Crow and his Azure Knight.
Try to be careful, everyone.
I do have to maybe change my Hordman setup for Valimar later. We will have to see. Alright, I'm trying to show off something with Gaius, but I just can't. Please get me one more encounter. Here we go.
Get tricky. Look sharp.
Careful! This one looks strong.
Let's move. Now's our...
I can do this.
Not yet.
So, Gaius is at 1 HP, and if I were to use Wild Rage right now, he would die. But since he has the Chevalier Master Quartz equipped, he resurrects, and with low HP, which means Chevalier will deal more damage. I guess that is one way to abuse Gaius's Wild Rage. 172,000 damage. without a
Time's
buff.
precious. We should hurry.
And he can do that every fight. Well, not at 200 CP, so it will be a bit less.
I'm just getting started.
It's still not as abusive as the Chrono Burst method that I showed off a while back.
That's it.
And behind this pillar we can actually get something. It's a Zemurian ore shard, or 4 to 1 in the final dungeon, which means I can make another ultimate weapon. Not that I will make it just yet. One more switch, and I think I can see the top. We can't even see Heimdall anymore, we are that high up. Our path is clear. All that remains is to go up these stairs.
There's another elevator.
That must lead us to the castle's highest point, the Vermilion Throne. What should we do?
The only thing we can do. This marks the end of our investigation. We can't go onward with just us, though. We need to call the others. Class 7's only truly complete when all of us are together. It wouldn't be right to have them wait downstairs while we finish things up.
Of course.
Naturally.
Agreed.
We've come this far together. We need to finish together, too.
It's tempting to feel nostalgic about how far we've come at this point, but that can wait until we're celebrating our victory.
Let's make sure we have no regrets.
And yeah, we do have to call everyone so they can participate in the final battles. I do have to prepare for them, so just give me a minute. And let us make our final preparations. First of all, let's check out what Valimar has equipped. A Power Orb 3, a Power Orb 2, a Speed Orb 3. That is fine. This upcoming Divine Knight battle can be cheesed really easily, so I'm not worried about it. Other than that, I could make a Zemurian ore and make a weapon, but really I don't need it. Who needs the ultimate weapon? Screw that. We could buy some armor, but I do have everything equipped as I wanted to. I guess I could buy one of these each, just so I have them. Oh yeah, I need some Mira. There we go. I don't really need them, but might as well. Did I buy everyone the second best equipment? We are good there. I did buy some extra attack 3s and HP 2s, just in case, you never know what might happen. And this will be my party for the upcoming boss battle: Reen, Sarah, Emma and Alisa. I brought Reen with me, of course, since he is the main character. Alfred's armor and the serious boots for the strength boost, the Lion Heart for the ailment prevention. We have to watch out for freeze, confusion and death blow. And the true gladiator belt. Evergreen for the nightmare, because the boss can also inflict nightmare. And the freeze prevention, I sadly can't give her the confuse prevention. The celestial armor and the Loa boots for the speed boost, the grey locket for the ailment prevention. Abyss Shadow for death blow, the golden Mishi for the HP heal. And I figured I might as well give you the chaos armor that we just picked up. And Reen, as always, has the Cypher equipped with all of the strength boost and the status down quartzes. And the hit too, because I couldn't reach 100% otherwise. Sarah has the Murakumo as an evasion tank that will be nice on her combined with Wrath. and the Aoelus gem, and the voice breaker, because this is the ailment I do want to get on the boss. Pandora on Emma with the Skanda and the HP 2 plus the Hades gem. Deus for the EP cut, since I am using Pandora. And Mobius on Elisa and as much speed as I could give her. 130, hopefully she goes first. I think I forgot. Yes, I forgot. I always forget this part. Well, at least I remembered. This should be fine. Well, here we are. It has been a long journey. It has been 89 hours exactly since I started this Let's Play, and beyond here is the final hurdle that we have to overcome. So let's call the others and step onto the elevator. This is it, the elevator that leads to the Vermilion Throne. Crow and Vita are there. I will have to call the others too. I should make sure each and every one of us are well prepared for this first. Are we ready? It's a long ride up.
He really came.
Welcome all to our Tales Grand Finale.
We're here, Crow.
Hard to believe it's been less than 3 weeks since we last met.
You're telling me. You all look so grown up now. All those ordeals you put yourself through have paid off in spades.
That's certainly one way to look at it. As much as I hate to admit it, I doubt we could win against you otherwise.
The trials we faced brought us together and made us stronger. I couldn't be more pleased with what we had to do to come this far.
I was finally able to move forward too. So yeah, I like to think I grew up a bit.
A lot of stuff's changed, but you guys ain't one of them.
And that's not all. We're here on behalf of Toa, Angelica, and George, too. I promised them I'd bring you back and force you to graduate with them. And it's a promise I intend to keep.
Oh man, give me a break. You're telling me you've done all that and it still hasn't dawned on you. Get it through your thick skull, it's not gonna happen.
That's not true, Crow. Those who are confronted with impossible odds can choose to react in one of two ways. Abandon hope and accept a pitiful fate. Or cling to that hope and forge ahead, overcoming any and all that life throws their way. That's what it means to dream. Vita.
She's absolutely right.
Maybe we are just young and naive. But if anything, I feel that it was our youth and naivete that allowed us to come this far to begin with.
And we've done it without losing a single member along the way, carrying the hopes of everyone we've met with us. I'd say that's pretty amazing, wouldn't you?
And for that, I don't see any harm in dreaming of the tomorrow that we all want to come. No one can say that the chances of it happening are zero after all.
And all things considered, I'm in something of a difficult position as well. So I sincerely hope you don't think yourself some special snowflake compared to the rest of us.
Yeah, join the club. My background's all weird too. So spit it out! Tell us what you really want. You can deal with all the crappy stuff later.
Honestly.
You may have joined the Academy to stop people from working out your true identity, sure. But you made a big mistake by letting yourself get wrapped up with a bunch of softies like Class 7.
Yeah, no kidding. You guys would haunt me to the ends of the earth, wouldn't you?
My, what a touching spectacle. You work tirelessly to pursue the impossible together. You lose yourself in the passion of the moment. Innocence truly is the privilege of the young.
Duke Cayenne.
Oh, that's His Highness the Crown Prince. He's been blindfolded.
Have you no shame?
And what's that huge red thing behind him?
That's the Vermilion Knight, Testarossa. It was sealed away under the capital a long time ago, and it was responsible for countless calamities.
It's often referred to as the demon which wields 1,000 weapons. And to expand on what Emma said, the ones who supposedly sealed it away were Dreikel's the Lionheart and the Lance Maiden.
Ha ha! It certainly was. And the only ones capable of rousing it from its slumber are descendants of the Honor bloodline. Thus, why His Highness has so graciously chosen to cooperate with us.
Duke Cayenne, surely you realize how utterly disrespectful you are being.
I have a little dream of my own, you see. A dream my ancestor was unable to reach in his lifetime. One that I will make a reality in his place.
A dream?
What ancestor?
Wait, was this ancestor alive during the War of the Lions?
Precisely! Emperor Orthros Raise Arno, born to the first of the Emperor's secondary wives, the daughter of a duke. He occupied Heimdall at the time of the War of the Lions, but fell to Dreikel's and became known as the False Emperor. And I inherit his blood.
Possible.
I had no idea that the Cayenne family were descendants of the False Emperor.
Hardly a surprise. When the war came to a close, that truth was buried. I suppose it was Emperor Dreikel's way of trying to avoid any further conflict among the nobles. But not a day, not one day in all these years has my family forgotten the sheer humiliation. And so I dreamed of a future where I would take back the Vermilion Knight and this Infernal Castle. The proofs of ownership over this city that Emperor Orthros had disgracefully stripped away.
That's all?
You occupied Heimdall and started a civil war, and that's your reason?
Well, the Chancellor's death was desirable regardless, and the Society's diva provided invaluable assistance. The Imperial Liberation Front proved to be serviceable pawns. The Azure Awakener managed to awaken his knight. The time was right in all regards. Only a fool would idly watch this moment pass. I did intend to operate the Vermilion Knight myself, but as I feared, only those of direct descent are capable of doing so. And yet it matters not. I have everything I need to return this city to its original, rightful form as His Highness's guardian. And once my will is done, I shall restore order to Erebonia, returning it to the way it once was and always should have been. That is my ambition. My family's destiny.
What nonsense.
He doesn't care about anyone but himself.
I'm afraid I can't even pretend to care about your ambitions. It's not my place to decide how Erebonia should be run, and I'm not here to lecture you on your ancestors' transgressions.
Oh?
We have our own ambitions. We're here because we promised Princess Alvin and Prince Olivert that we would rescue their brother from your clutches. And if putting a stop to your dream is what it takes to save His Highness the Crown Prince, then that's exactly what we'll do.
You impudent little...
I think everyone has said their piece now.
You won't be going back on your word to let us handle this part, right?
Huh. Do as you wish. It should provide some light entertainment until the ritual is complete. I expect to be amused.
We could skip right to using our knights, but might as well savor the moment while we still can, right? So for the opening act, I'll fight you as I am now. Crow versus Class 7.
Crow.
Very well.
And I'll be fighting alongside him. Seeing as how you have the famed purple lightning with you, it wouldn't be much of a fair fight otherwise.
Aw, you flatter me. Sadly, I trust your idea of a fair fight about as much as I trust me missing a point-blank shot.
Oh, do excuse me. Emma, I want you to fight with everything you have. We'll see whether you have the resolve necessary to shoulder a witch's burden.
Don't worry, I will. Not because of the duty I've been given, but to demonstrate the limitless potential I've found within myself.
As the last remaining member and leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, I'm gonna make our very last fight one to remember.
And as the one tasked with guiding you to the end, I think it's time I did just that.
A combat link?
They can do that?
It makes no difference to us. Class 7, ready yourselves! Because Combat Link or not, I know we'll triumph!
Right! This is it! Come at me with all you've got!
Witness the witchcraft of the Azure Abyss.
This is it, the fight against Crow Armbrust and Vita Clotilde, the Azure Abyss. Let us start by using a no-nonsense curry on Emma to boost her art. And get through to Cayenne and save Cedric once and for all. A lightning charge for Instructor Sarah. And we still have to buff up everyone with Elisa. I did want to use the Sincere Beef Rice on everyone to boost their speed. The more turns we get, the better.
Of course.
And I do want to let Crow get in a turn first of all. So let's use a Crescent Shell.
Oh, Moon, shield us from harm. Crescent Shell.
How about this?
How will this feel, I wonder? Chilling, perhaps? Now, turn to ice!
And that was Frozen Prison, which, as you might guess, can freeze you. And as you saw, Crow deployed his landmines all around us, just like he did back at Zaxxon Iron Mine. And we have to take care of them. Let us go into Spirit Unification and unleash our Ogre power. We do have to conserve our strength for the upcoming fights as well, so we have to remember that. We do have a Divine Knight fight coming up soon. Let us go into overdrive with Emma and take care of the landmines. Or I guess air mines, since they are floating. And an Arcane Gale. I do want to decrease Misty's or Vita's arts status, so that she can't hurt us all that much. And I should have used the burst, but I can do it afterwards, I guess. It doesn't really matter. The Cleum Solarion, combined with Hades and Pandora, should be able to take care of the mines. And I always love it when Blue Destination plays. And I guess Cayenne is still obsessed with his ancestors' ambitions and is trying to continue where he left off, but we cannot allow him to continue. And it's kinda weird since Vita did tell him not to touch the Testarossa. So why the heck is Vita fighting us? There is probably something more going on here. Let us use a heavenly gift on everyone, since Crow's turn is coming up and he can do a few things, as I will let him demonstrate.
Let's see.
This is wild card. It can either cast Fool or Death. Well, Fool can confuse us, but I did protect myself against it, and Death can inflict a death blow, naturally. He also has an attack that can break or combat links, and an attack that can seal us. Really, the seal is not a big deal since Reen is protected against it, but still we should watch out for most of his attacks. Let's go with a Fatal Flame Dragon. 27k, not bad, Reen.
Here I go.
And then I guess I could just continue using arts with you. As you might have noticed, Vita has a lot of arts defense and didn't really get hurt all that much by Emma's skills. So yeah, we do have to take care of her with physical attacks. And Reen's buffs went away.
That's pretty good.
Great food.
Vita can also summon Grianos in his big bird form and freeze us once again. But she doesn't use it all that often. If I can show it off, all the better, I guess. 67,000, even without Hades.
Now I'm having fun.
How will this feel, I wonder?
You know what, Crow? I am having fun too.
Now, turn to ice.
Thankfully I protected against that. Let us use another Spirit Unification. I am not worried about my CP, like, at all.
My turn.
And another Arcane Gale, but I don't want to use it so that I get in the middle of them.
Arcane Gale. Now's our chance.
I do want to show off their S-crafts, at least Vita's. We have seen Crows before.
My, I'm impressed.
Oh, well, thank you, Vita. Let's see here. But the problem with Crow is that he doesn't really like using his S-craft for some reason. I always have a hard time of him getting it off, I don't know why. Maybe I am just dealing too much damage to him. Let's see, Elisa has the speed and the defense boost, but I still need the arts boost on her. And I guess it's good to re-establish it on Emma as well.
No one should eat this.
Plus she's getting low on EP anyway. Let us go with a, well, either a Phantom Phobia or a Flare Bomb. Actually, Maelstrom is an SSS. Let's go with that.
I can do this.
How much HP do you have left, Crow? You are still fine. I do want to finish him off with Reen. A Cross Crusade. Vita's S-craft actually can all cancel us, so the buffs don't really matter. But it also can't really deal all that much damage, especially if I can get her arts down, which I think I already have. Yes, I did. Good. 99k left. I do want to conserve Reen's CP from now on. Let's try to get it up to 200. Haven't used Cross Crusade in a while. Well, Oliver and Tovol did use it.
Okay. You didn't see that coming.
Let's move.
And thanks to the accessory, I think it's the true gladiator headband, I recovered all my CP. Let's use a Termination / Dawn. I think I should be able to kill Crow. Well, let's try it out.
My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way. Termination slash!
It was really close, but oh well.
It's my turn.
Maybe he will use his S-Craft, and I will lock out. Well, Emma, you need a bit of EP, don't you?
Now.
And there is one thing I completely forgot to mention. I brought Laura, Fee and Machias with me, and this will be important later on. Let's recover Rin's CP, why not?
Hang in there.
Vita hasn't had a turn in a while. What the heck is going on?
Leave it to me. Now's our chance. It's my turn.
59k left. Let's just try to focus on her. And yeah, Crow didn't use his S-Craft. Come on, man.
Thanks.
Let's try to let Vita get a turn in.
Okay.
My turn.
My turn.
Lightning charge, why not?
No, you don't.
Hearken to the aria of the abyss. Humankind are evildoers, shackled by emotion. Fury, misery, agony, enmity. Behold the abyss, for it longs to be forever at your side.
And that all cancelled everyone, except Emma because she was protected by Rin. Thank you. And let us use Zodiac Rain to finish this fight.
Great stars in the heavens above. Answer to my voice and heed my call. Zodiac Rain.
How foolish of me.
The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
And the Wing reaches level 5. Oh, and so does Angel. Well, they fought well, but not well enough.
Great.
I've got this.
I feel stronger than ever.
Huh? Thank goodness.
Not bad.
Done.
Exactly how it should be.
Oh my. I didn't see this coming.
What'd I tell you? Don't underestimate my classmates. They're a tough crowd for being all dreams and sunshine.
So they are.
Crow.
Vita.
Ah, enough of this nonsense! I need not remind you how if you were to lose against them, our contract would...
Butt out, you.
I beg your pardon?
Alright, let's wrap this up. This is it, Rin. You ready for the finale?
Ready? I was waiting on you. Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight! Acknowledged.
This is a battle between Awakeners. None should interfere.
She's right. All we can do is watch.
It's frustrating to be unable to help, but if we must...
We'll just have to put our trust in Reen.
Is that the sword you forged from Vermilion ore? Pretty impressive. Guess I don't have to hold back anymore. What, you getting cold feet or something?
Yeah, I think I am. Regardless of whether I win or I lose, this is the end. And I can't help but get this nagging feeling like things will never be the same between us after this. I think that's what I'm afraid of.
Don't act so spoiled!
The future you want is only gonna happen by making the most of the present. Whatever happened to dragging me back to the academy and forcing me to graduate?
You're right. This time, I'm not going to hold back. This isn't a fight for this nation's future. It's got nothing to do with our classmates. This is a fight for me. And right now, all that matters to me is surpassing you.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Divine Knights are all about power, pure and simple. You shouldn't have to think about your feelings. They should just be a part of you. And just as a blacksmith pours his soul into forging a stronger sword, you should use those feelings to strengthen your resolve.
Okay, we've talked long enough. Let's go. I won't let anyone interfere. This is going to be our final battle.
That's exactly how I want it to be. We'll fight until we can fight no more. Until our strength runs dry and our souls burn out!
We're past talking now.
That we are. And this is the Divine Knight battle against Cruel Armbrust and the Azure Knight, or Dean. And well, this time around we actually stand a chance. I can't believe it. We have come so far since the ending of Cold Steel 1. And Reen is actually kinda cheating here by using the other characters. But who cares about that, it gives us an advantage. Let us use Thundering Roar. That is the key to my victory. Crow does have a lot of stands. But for now we just have to take care of this one. He will switch modes after a while. We currently just have to get him to around 250,000 HP while gathering the bravery points. Do not spend them. And as you can see, he still can unbalance us and the follow-up attack, and he is building bravery points just as we are. In his normal stance, we just have to go after his arms. And as you can see, there is a little problem. He is going before Sarah, so I can't get the 50% strength and speed down on him. But that will change once I get up to 110 CP. But for now, let's just decrease his stat once again. 10,000 damage, not too bad. Oh, and this is actually our first time using our new sword, isn't it? Thank you, George and Professor Schmidt. Oh, and Makarov. Maybe we should have tested it out before this though. His crafts do have a higher chance to land the unbalance on us. And now let us use Heavenly Slash. Not only does this guarantee an unbalance, but it also deals seal on him. It is guaranteed, as you can see from his stat. Seal 100%. The Divine Knight once sealed in the city of Ordis. He and his Awakener, Crow, are the final obstacle in Reen's way. And now that we have gotten seal on him, he didn't get the chance to move, so I can use another Thundering Roar and get his speed and strength down to 50%. Or down by 50% more like. And now we just have to get one more bravery point, which I just did. For now we just have to whittle down his HP little by little without using our bravery points. That is an important part. That attack 2 and attack 3 quartzes do help out, but that speed 3 is also really important. I think I'm going to fast forward for now. We have seen everything, and I am getting a bit lucky with him not getting all that many follow-up attacks. It is pretty easy to tell which part to go after. I think the game remembered from our last fight.
Time to get serious.
This again. Huh? What's happening? My sword's reacting to it?
See? I knew you could do it! And now that we're even, let's settle this!
You're on!
That cutscene that just happened is a bit weird since I can skip it by fast forwarding through it. Oh well, this is his true form. This awakened form, and I guess our blade resonated with him. Let us use a Heavenly Slash first of all. Not only to get the guaranteed Unite, but also to get Seal on him, which is more important. And this is what I meant by cheesing this fight. We can get the status downs on him. If I didn't do this, he would probably kill me really fast. And I would have to abuse stuff like Morning Moon. But this way I don't even have to heal, really. Even though he is in a different form, all his weaknesses are on the same place. But he does have a new stand, which I hope he will show off. I just want to build bravery points for now.
Let's go! Gotcha!
Leave it to me!
And so I can use another Thundering Roar and even decrease his speed and strength. This is the key to victory. He is barely able to even damage us, and this is his counter stance. I don't really want to attack him, so let's just use a Heavenly Slash. I would like to get more bravery points game, if you would be so kind. I did seal him, so he didn't manage to get it off. There we go. And Sarah is still good at TP. You might have noticed that at the start of the fight, we actually regained all our HP, EP and CP. So that was nice of you, game. Especially on Nightmare. I would like to show off his link attacks like Unite and stuff like that, but I guess he just does not feel like getting unbalances on me. Oh well, it's your loss. I want to conserve my CP to make sure that I get a link attack and finish him off.
Leave it to me.
But for now we are fine. There you go.
Hope you're ready.
He can use his Link attack as soon as he reaches 4 bravery points, or at least unbalances us 4 times, and then he can use his level 3 one. He also has a level 5 one, but it's kinda hard to get him to do it. Well, I don't really want to waste my CP, so let's just use Lustrous Slash to cancel that. I am just waiting for my bravery points at this point, so I can finish him off. I do want to switch out Sarah for Milium, since she is almost at level 7 and will get to level 7 at the end of the fight.
Hope you're ready.
You just had to use your stupid counterattack. Let's go with a Flame Dragon.
Let's go.
Yes, I got it.
My turn.
Alright, let's bring in Milium. She won't do much other than charge.
Darkness. Clean. There. Gotcha.
Oh, I didn't get to show it off. Oh well. I might show it off at the end of the episode, but I do have to replay that entire fight.
Fall. Let's go.
Take it down, Reed!
Leave it to me.
Go! Starlight Flame!
You got me.
You didn't do half bad that time.
He actually did it. I can't believe
I'll
it.
need you plenty more in the times ahead. No way!
He did it?
He won?
Yep, I think the victor is clear. The battle goes to Reen.
Yes, he did it!
He really won.
I'm so happy.
Unbelievable.
You fought splendidly, Reen.
Hey, get hold of yourself!
It's okay. I'm fine.
Reen!
Hey guys, thanks for believing in me. It means a lot.
Of course we did.
It was pretty nerve-wracking, though.
Still, I knew that you would be able to win if you put your heart into it.
Indeed. I felt the same way.
You two were in your own little world, you know.
True. I don't think we could have interfered even if we wanted to.
Where'd you pull all those cheesy lines from, anyway?
How inspiring. I won't let anyone interfere, and we'll fight until our souls burn out,
Have you ever considered, I don't know, reading the atmosphere?
Man, I love you kids.
You should take it easy for now. You've lost quite a lot of mana.
Honestly, it's got nothing to do with our classmates, he says. And then what does he do? He goes and pulls off Arcus links with them perfectly mid-battle. Kinda contradicting yourself, don't you think?
Yeah,
Maybe. I didn't do it on purpose, though. I just did it unconsciously.
Yeah, sure. I call it cheating.
I guess all their feelings have become a part of me at this point. My classmates, Valamar's, probably even yours, Crow.
Now, isn't that something?
Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. You reach the point where you can feel others as a part of yourself. Congrats on getting a glimpse of the true heights of swordsmanship.
No, it's a little hard to describe. It was almost as if I was dreaming. I just did it without thinking. I'm not sure I would be able to do the same thing again, to be honest.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, Reen.
Well, there's a letdown.
Honestly, I couldn't agree more.
Oh well.
Seems like you've still got a long way to go before reaching those heights, much like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't need to laugh that much.
I swear, there's no room for debate with you, is there? You beat me. Fair and square. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Sorry about this, Vida. After you did so much for me, I ended up letting you down.
Oh, don't trouble your pretty head over that. True, this wasn't what I had in mind, but I'm perfectly content with happy endings.
What?
Enough of this! What is the meaning of this, witch? Do you mean to suggest that is all you intend to do?
Oh, I forgot he was there.
Duke Cayenne?
Yeah, same here. Totally forgot.
From the beginning, the Society's objective was to prepare this stage for its participants.
Question. Why did Blue Blanc and Duvali get in our way then? I kinda get McBurn and Zeno and Leo wanted to fight with Fee, but why Blue Blanc and Duvali? You're not gonna answer that, are you?
I seem to recall telling you I had no interest in anything other than the battle between Azure and Ashen. Did you forget, perhaps?
Vida? But what was the point in this battle to begin?
Silence! You will be silent! If that's how you want to be, then I'll simply have to do things my own way!
He can't mean...
Wait! Don't do it!
Come now, Your Highness. The time has come to rule with force. Let the ancient Arnor blood course feverishly through your veins.
No! Please! Please!
Your Highness! You monster! How could you?
No. It sucked him in.
What the?
No, this can't be.
The a calamity that appeared 250 years ago, with Testarossa as its core.
The Vermilion Apocalypse.
What's happening?
Master Patrick, stay on guard.
It's as if something is being taken away from us. But what?
Ugh. That load of good swords are gonna do against whatever this is.
Well, don't just stand there. You know some way to deal with this, don't you?
Don't look at me! Though I guess this is no time to be feigning ignorance. These red spirit veins around us are meant to siphon mana. Focus your energy and stay vigilant, and you should be able to mitigate the effects to some extent.
I see.
Makes sense.
In that case, everyone, take a deep breath and gather your energy in your abdomen.
And stay focused. This isn't over yet.
Yes, sir!
What is that? Vermilion wings? Full power to all engines! Assess the situation in the surrounding area from above.
Right.
Courageous! All engines at maximum output!
Oh, Adios, please watch over them.
By Adios! If only Misty were here!
Huh. This isn't looking good.
It isn't. But the best thing we can do is keep faith.
The time to prove themselves has come, it seems.
Dear.
Everyone, please. Please be safe.
But will we be able to save Cedric and defeat the Vermilion Apocalypse? Find out next time on Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until then, have a good one.
There! Shoulder the cross of your demise! Deadly! There! Think you can handle this?